Hey, it's Tig Man time for this week's edition of the Metal Box, our weekly discussion of all things hard rock and heavy metal. The holiday edition. A Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. This week we've got the essential heavy metal Christmas albums. These are CDs that you should have in your collection. They're CDs that I listen to every year and can't get enough of. Up first, we're going to go with this one. We Wish You a Metal Christmas and a Headbanging New Year. This came out back in 2008 on Armory Records. If you can find this one, great CD, a who's who in the world of hard rock and heavy metal. Some highlights include the late, great Ronnie James Dio doing a powerful version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen with Tony Iommi on guitar, along with Rudy Sarzo on bass and former AC/DC drummer Simon Wright on drums. That is one of the great songs on this CD. Also on there is another one who we've lost, Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead, with Billy Gibbons of ZZ Top and Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters doing the Chuck Berry classic, Run, Rudolph, Run. They do a really cool rockin' version of that. And then you got Alice Cooper doing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. He's got John Five on guitar, Billy Sheehan on bass, and the great Vinny Appice on drums. So some highlights from this great CD. Pick it up if you can find it. We Wish You a Metal Christmas and a Headbanging New Year. Up next, we lean a little bit more towards hair metal. This is a CD, I really love this one. Monster Ballads Christmas came out on Razor and Tie Records. When was this? Back in 2007. You got Skid Row doing Jingle Bells. One of my favorite Christmas songs ever. It's, John Lennon, Yoko Ono doing Happy Christmas, War is Over. Winger does the best cover of this that I've ever heard, and it's probably my favorite Christmas song. So that's another highlight to check out. Tom Kiefer of Cinderella doing Blue Christmas. And Dokken puts their spin on Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We should say they Dokkenized it because it sounds like old school Dokken. So check that one out if you can find this one. Monster Ballads Christmas. You can see the case is all cracked. I've been playing the heck out of this one. It's been through the mill. And finally, our last pick of essential heavy metal Christmas albums. This one is Album of the Week every year. Always listen to it the week of Christmas. It's Twisted Sisters, A Twisted Christmas. They put this one out on Razor and Tie Records back in 2006, 10 years ago. And I got to see Twisted Sister when they played the old Nokia Theater in Times Square. They did their Christmas show back in the day. That was a lot of fun. Highlights on this one include Oh Come All Ye Faithful, which is basically We're Not Gonna Take It, done to the lyrics of Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Lita Ford teams up with Dee Snider for a duet of I'll Be Home for Christmas, which is amazing. Also like Silver Bells. And finally, a great one, Heavy Metal Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas, with lyrics like 3 studded belts, 2 pairs of spandex pants, and a tattoo of Ozzy. That's what you get with that one. So check it out. I love it. It's Twisted Sisters, A Twisted Christmas. And those are my picks for the essential heavy metal Christmas albums every heavy metal fan should have in their collection. That'll do it for this week's edition of the Metal Box. Thanks for tuning in. The rock and roll limo has arrived. We'll see you next week.